Start tonight. So how is everybody doing? Are they staying warm through this little bit of cold front? Warmed up a little bit here in ATX today. It melted most of the ice or snow today with the temperatures being over freezing, but right now it's back into freezing. So I'm letting my car warm up before I go online and drive Uber. Who's out there with me tonight? It just hadn't shown me notifications of people watching. So who's with me? Anybody? Hey there. Got someone notice I was online? Hope everything's going all right. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, I'm getting an early start tonight. Not early start. Well, early for the morning, late start for the night. Driving Uber. Had a lot of things to do at the home, getting up late, and then finally taking care of a few things, then being able to leave the house. So it's before I go online driving Uber. Hello, anybody there? I don't know, maybe give me a chat or something, say hi. Yeah, I'm in my car here. Sorry, my phone mount. I wish you would hold it horizontally. One is better. Hey, dude. So I was feeling. Goodness. What's up, John? David? I'm about to go online on Uber, see if I can get some ride requests. Let my car heat up so that I can. Man, I tried to use my windshield wipers with the spray. One nozzle let some out, but the other one's frozen up, I guess, and it just froze and stuck to my windshield. So I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, one's still working a little bit. At least my windshield's not frozen right now. Yeah, hey Matt and Claire. Hi. And we got a wind here in ATX, Austin, Texas. We got a wind coming out of the south a little bit. And it's back down below freezing, but at least it warmed up today enough to melt the ice and what little bits of pocket of water that refrozen last night. So tonight ought to be nice and dry on the, shall we say, tarmac? Yeah, on the roads. At least it stayed dry, didn't over precipitate too much. So we're doing just fine here in Austin, Texas, or Central Texas area. I don't think we had too many power outages, if any, in the Austin area. So that's doing good. How you guys doing? So it's a new day, a new leaf, a new 4 years. Oh, sorry. I just don't enunciate real well. I'm a little tired. Just didn't get very good sleep last night. Where are you at, Maddie? looking to move to Texas. What state or country are you in, Maddie? New Jersey. Hey, you seen any of those drones they talking about? Hello from Wisconsin. Right on. God bless everyone. Jesus loves all. Hey, thanks, Onyx. And yeah, New Jersey. My brother-in-law's staying in New Jersey right now. So you have been seeing some of the drones? Well, thank you, Onyx. Check out my other videos, little tips, tricks, and hacks for, at least for short-term preparedness or other just simple things that hopefully will help you. Wow, Onyx, thank you. Likewise, from Austin, Texas. John, doing good, good. Keeping it real, yeah. Cool glasses. Yeah, these little short readers, little cheetah readers, just magnifiers. As you see, I have my phone right here on my dash vent clip I got set up. And then I can see everything along my dash as any readout at all better. As you get older, about 35 to 40 years old, if you haven't had it already, you probably find out that you're going to need some magnifiers for reading. Something to see things when they're within a certain closest to your eyeballs. And that small font on Uber's navigation on the road names and stuff is really small. So on my phone, I really gotta check that. Detective vibes, huh? Okay. No, actually it's a Ford Edge. It's a Ford Edge titanium, and it's silver on the outside, black on black on the lower part of the interior trim on the inside, with sort of a bone color on the upper trim and headliner. Yeah, I miss my old Grand Caravan that had the black top package. It was all black on black everywhere inside. So it used to hide certain marks if people had dark items and scuffed it on the headliner or other things. So I miss that. It drives smooth. The Ford Edge has a nice smooth suspension, which adds for a little bit, I don't know, just a smooth ride for a fairly small vehicle. And this one has the 2-liter EcoBoost, little turbocharger gas motor, and it'll get up and move some, you know, it'll get you into traffic, okay. It's not sluggish. And on the cruise control, it actually holds the speed, whether up or downhill, is pretty good. The engine brake's pretty good. It will go over a little bit, but nothing like my Grand Caravan used to. It used to lag on going on the uphills. It wouldn't throttle enough to catch up to stay closest to the speed you set it at. And then it would overshoot when you're going over the hill. This one, once you get up the speed limit and you're on top of the hill, after getting up a hill, it holds in there and doesn't overshoot. And so it doesn't speed up on other people that way when you're cresting a hill. Hey, thank you, Onyx. Appreciate that, and I'll try to look you up later. Onyx did great. Onyx, do you have videos out yourself? Let's see. I'm trying to look how to add your channel. It doesn't let me, just from the chat and on my phone. It doesn't let me pull you up. Onyx skies. Onyx skis. Let's see, skies. How many? Rice. Hey, bulbs. No rice put away, except for cauliflower rice and some, oh goodness, chickpea flour type rice. I'm diabetic, so I gotta cut the starches. Beans, I have canned beans, but not dehydrated or dried. Yeah, mostly I try to push for short-term disaster at minimum, and then if we can prep and add for long-term disaster, you know, do that. But everybody's got to start somewhere, and that's my push to people. Encouragement is to start preparing for at least some of those short-term natural disasters. You know, whether it's stuff to be able to bug out with, or if you're able to bug in and stay at the house. So freezing weather, you can bug in. Those fires in California, my goodness. People getting run out of their houses and their houses burning down. So that's no good. Let's see. You got a boogie bag, right on? I believe it too, Onyx. Bless you. Sorry if I sound sad, it's just my voice is tired. That's all. Got my coffee going right here. And the more I talk, the more I start losing my voice a little bit. So my voice goes tired pretty quick. I wish I had a voice that could continue to talk easy and sound good for hours on end, like some of these YouTubers. Oh my goodness, I don't know how they do it. I don't know. I mean, it's almost crazy to me. Hey, how are you, Emma? Yeah, I'm doing all right. See, Jack. Sorry, is it JC or Jack or Santos? Sorry, I only know 2 languages. I know English and bad English. Yeah, I'm doing all right, Emma. Hanging in there, just a little, my voice a little tired. My eyes are tired from being, I got computer eyeball. I've been looking at the computer screen too long before I headed out. Monstro. If I had the luxury of that case. No. Been watching some of these others. I'm not sure if you've heard of the channel Winning Reality. They had one guy, Steve, oh goodness, Doctor something or another. They're talking about different stuff with UFO in the past and all that stuff. I always tune in to try to give them some watch hours, but I only came in on the last 45 minutes of his 3-hour bit. So Winning Reality goes on for quite a while on things. Right on, Emma. Yeah, sleep. I get it. Yeah. Last night, or my daytime of sleep, and about 6 hours, and got woke up 4 times in the middle of it. Yes, and a little bit of everything. Just wanting to say hi and shout out Joe T or Joe Ty. You're strange, Joshua. Okay, is Mr. What happens when you get older? Yeah, what happens when we get older? Not just eyes things and having to have little cheetah readers for small font to look at when you're trying to see it. But getting older, you don't have as much energy to endurance, shall I say. Not as much endurance. I prepare for at least short-term disasters, Joe Tai. I try to encourage others. Man, that freeze back in 21, it's Snowmageddon here in Texas. And our infrastructure's not set up for it. Yeah, that woke me up a bit. After that, had an electrician put an inlet plug on the main breaker, got a big generator I can roll out and hook up to power my house. I run that at least once every 2 weeks. Keep the gas flowing through the carburetor good. Let it run for 10 or 20 minutes. You know, those small maintenance things you need to do on your preps to be able to keep them ready. Sort of like a lawnmower, you need to run it every so often. So I do that, and yeah, it's a gas generator, but it's a dual fuel. I can run it with propane. The only thing is, in wintertime, if you have it outside and you got the propane bottle not too far from it and it's outside, then the valve on the propane tank freezes up, because they really don't sell us the propane with the propane antifreeze in it already like they do up north. My cousin lives in upstate New York, and she runs most of her items off her house with brought in propane, and they fill her tank ever so often. They put the additive to keep it from freezing up on the valve. That way she can use her gas heating or gas furnace or gas water heater. No, I don't have the money for it. I don't have the money to have a bunker. That'd be pretty cool if I did, though. That'd be neat. An old missile silo converted and updated where everything's able to go on it. Well, as far as electric, whole housing built into inside of it with deep well water from the silo can hold water, or you can make it hold water. You know, that would be pretty cool. That would be neat. In that case, wake his ass up. Sorry, like I said, JC, I only know 2 languages at sea. Here in Austin area, I was actually born in Austin, Texas. My parents and grandparents grew up here in Austin. My dad's dad he probably still holds the record for being the longest serving parliamentarian of the House of Representatives here in Texas. And he was the first appointed parliamentarian when he was 16 of the House. They have one for the Senate, but he was the one for the House. And that was in 1915. And he held that position until he passed away in 1962. Hey, Sarah Parker. You're in Dripping, yeah. Your name seems familiar. Do I have you on my MySpace? MySpace. Here. Shows you my age. Facebook. See, best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. This is correct, Meppin. Do your best today. That's all you can do. And I like the buy 2 rule. When you go to the store, then instead of replacing that one non-perishable with just one, if you can buy 2, then buy 2 of that item. And then when you use one and you go to the store next time, replace that one with another 2 until you get the depth of pantry that you want or have room for. It's one thing I got to clean up. My old office I used to use as a shop, and which was the front bedroom. Right now it's sort of storage. I need to clear more storage, clean out old stuff, and make it a better uh, food, water, storage room for a good climate control for it, you know. I'll still have it, help it last longer. The garage that's detached does not have air conditioning or heating. So yeah, you don't want to store stuff like that out there. Just kidding. Father to my babies, 2 babies, dad isn't around. Sorry about that, Emma. My Bubs, hi. Emma, my brother is asleep on the couch. I'm going to scare the hell. What? Why would you do that to him while he's sleeping? You always mess with each other, I guess. You follow Jesus Christ, yes. Read the Bible when I can, but I've been listening to some of the old sermons from my parents, passed away minister, that they're having me help to digitize old sermons that were recorded on cassette tape. So they're wanting to salvage it before those old 1980s cassettes start, the magnetic tape starts deteriorating too much. So working on that. I got another couple cases of cassettes to work on. Man, that's hours and hours and hours. They would do at least 2 times a week on the sermons, and usually 1.5 to 4 hours per session and meeting or sermon. So I mean, there's a lot to record in, save it to a WAV file. That's part of my work at home. So at least they're able to compensate me a little bit for that, which is good. So I don't have to depend on Uber alone or stuff I like to do when the weather's good and work in the garage is doing that flea market flip. Finding that cheap or thrown away item that can be fixed up, repurposed, and resold. Useful, make it useful again. Keep her away from me. Okay. Useful nugs, insight are buried everywhere. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, there's little nuggets of good things. But let's see here. You still with me, Parker? Sarah, you still there? I got a friend in Dripping Springs, but, well, West End. Her and her husband have a house on about 12.5, 13 acres. And their house, they're totally off-grid on water. Not off-grid on electric. She may have a backup generator. I don't know yet. I need to ask her. But last time I was there and tasted the water, they got a big filtration system. It's got the settling tank, storage tank, and a big filter system with a UV light tube in it. And man, that's some smooth tasting water. That rainwater comes in and it's all filtered. Yeah, right on. Yeah, those boys are having some trouble, aren't they? Let's see. That's awesome. I wish I had property here. Yes, sir. I know what you mean. They found a good little plot a while back that sort of, yeah, I don't know, almost 10 miles off, 5 or 10 miles north of, was it 290 out there? And it's on the west side of Dripping. So they're out in the sticks. I mean, they can hunt deer if they want to right there, and they do have neighbors that hunt deer. And she grows a little garden each year, and that water filtration system on a big house and a big roof, it's all metal roof with the giant gutters for catching that water good. They went all out on that water system. Can I put a song? Because of copyright, I probably shouldn't put some music on here, huh? Yeah, smart city. I don't know how smart that'll be. Yeah, I really don't know. Make it a virtual city. It'll be sort of like what's that? Oh, Valerian and the city of city of a thousand planets, or I don't know. Sort of like that virtual city. I don't know about that. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Not sure what that means, Joe Rogan. Put it in a dream house with Barbie. It's my birthday. What, in Austin, Texas? Yeah, AI. Yeah, I sort of miss having a car that has a standard key to put into the key slot and turn it on. You know, so for preparing against EMP, possible EMP, like high altitude nuclear blast causing EMP, I did put the EMP shields surge protection installed on my car. But for my key fob, I had to get one of those little Faraday bags for an extra key, just in case an EMP took out my key to be able to turn it on. So yes, I have an extra key on me, key fob, that's in one of those little Faraday pouches, and it will help protect and attenuate, EMP, electromagnetic pulse, that might mess with its circuits, so I can be able to start my car. But I missed the old school standard key ignition, because that way you wouldn't have to do that. Well, I'm going to take care of them. Yeah, I know, little ones, you got to burp them up, right? You got to burp the baby. And it gets thrown up on you. Yeah, I get it. I'd love to build a whole Faraday cage room in my house. Probably easiest way and least expensive way to do that is to use tinfoil with aluminum air duct tape to be able to, tape up the seams or the overlays, just to keep it all pieced together with, I guess, use adhesive to put the tinfoil on the wall, and then use the tape, and then get some of that foam. It's like a Faraday type foam seal, and put it in your door jambs, and where everything is fully attenuated that way, even your floor, and then redo a floor over the aluminum on your floor with a normal flooring, not to mess up the foil. But with tin foil, it'd probably be the least expensive way to make a full attenuation for a Faraday room. So you could have a Faraday room that way. So like you could make a Faraday cabinet with the same stuff. Yeah, you can. And they've tested it. Keystone Compliance. You want it tested? Test it with them. And have them test it for up to 90 kVm, their highest they can do. So whatever surge protection you're looking to protect, sensitive components and electronics plugged into an electrical system, it needs to be able to shunt to ground the overvoltage pulse within or under 2 nanoseconds. Man, you prep for everything. Right, yeah. Even I want to be able to get back to my home preps. If I'm out driving Uber in the morning and we get a attacked with a high altitude nuclear blast causing EMP, there'll be some cars that'll still run without protection, but not all of them are that hardy. I don't want to roll the dice on that. So that's why I used EMP Shield company's surge protector on my car, and I have the plug-ins on my house. I'm prepping for anything, man. It could be natural disaster. It could be wartime. At least if I have short-term preps at home, there may be time that I can decide what we're going to do from there. If we have to bug out, I can go to my parents' ranch that's almost an hour away. 36 acres, several families. They hunt, have gardens, fish. My sister-in-law has goats. She milks them. She makes cheese. And yeah, we can hunt for deer. They got a small pond that they've stocked it with fish. I mean, we need to set up that big rainwater collection system they bought and never installed for the property. It's a great big round tank that has to be set up, and then if they can hook it, they metal roofed a big pavilion awning so they can have, you know, their park time, the park benches and stuff under it, and have gatherings. And if you could come off that big of an awning, it'll catch a lot of water when it's raining. Prep for the time. Mark of the beast is, yeah, Jesus is going to come back. You know what? He's come back a long time ago. In people's hearts, minds. You know, even the watchers of ancient believe in a single one creator of everything. Even they depicted it in their teachings that was handed down through other different cultures as well. So yeah, he's there. I believe in a Christian belief, and also that a lot of people have misinterpreted time frames on the Bible as far as the actual writings and what happened when, as far as how long. I think there's some time frames that were a lot longer than people think. That's why we have evidence of people that are dug up on other items, fossilized items, that we supposedly would not have had back that long ago, but actually date to 17 to 24,000 years ago. So I think before the last little ice age, you know, there was definitely people, God had put, you know, I don't know, he made life here. Whether some people say, oh, it's just evolution. It's like, well, God made this whole universe. What do you think he made it to do? It's up to people to do right and do well. It's a choice. Well, if God was loving, he wouldn't have let this happen or that happen. Hey, how much of it is up to us and the choices and things we do or make, or things that just happen? I know God's probably protected me in a lot of situations, looked after me. But doesn't mean that something bad could have happened. Yeah. Well, the Apocrypha was left out. Yeah. It's the age of men trying to say what should go in the Bible or not, and that's why there's 66 books. The Mark of Man, 6, and then the Mark of the Beast. You know, it's like, come on. You know, there's more to it with Ezekiel's wheels too. But yeah, I know I'm gonna have to get going, drive an Uber pretty soon. Randy, I don't swing that way. You know, driving Uber, I've had to fend off guys trying to hit on me. It's like, nope, I'm not that way. Besides, married, I will honor my relationship, my vows. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, very true. But from some of the old postings in ancient ruins and possible ancient aliens of this planet's time, most of them showed to be and depicted as bipedal. 2 legs, 2 arms, stand upright. And someone lied about their age on the YouTube when they set up their account. Well, guys, you have a good time. Have a good night. Have a good morning, good day, wherever you are. Stay safe. And always prepare for that unforeseen situation if you can. I know it takes just years of learning and being there. And that's why when people get older, usually they keep food in their cabinets, you know. There's so many here when they're young, they eat out all the time. They haven't learned how to prepare just basic meals and that which you can eat. So eat healthy. Yeah, peace everyone. Hope y'all have a great rest of the week. I'm going to get started because I'm getting way late of a start down 1 and 2 on driving Uber, but Wednesday's normally my slow night anyway. So you guys take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers, my brothers and sisters.